going on, guys?
Hey Jimmy, just how did yesterday go, and how does the thumb feel today?
It's sore. It was a pretty good throwing session yesterday. Just trying to get the motion back and everything. Get it feeling where I want it to feel.
Jimmy, you mentioned that in the second half in the Tennessee game, after you heard it, you had kind of had to adjust the way you were gripping it or throwing it. Is that going to be kind of what you have to do moving forward? And is that kind of what you're trying to get back yesterday too?
Yeah, kind of just feeling that out. Feeling the new tape job that we're working with. Yeah, really. I mean, I'm trying to get it back to my old motion where it's just fluid and everything like that. But it'll just take some time. It's it's a process, but we're working in the right direction.
Jimmy, how frustrating was it to sit on the sidelines in that last game? And then what did you see from Trey throughout the game?
It was, I mean, frustrating because you want to be out there with the guys, but whenever we could get a win, I mean, especially in the situation we're in, just, everyone matters. It's playoff time now. And so that, in that aspect, I was, ecstatic. We got the win and, move on to the next. But Trey, I thought did really well. He was calm out there, did well on the sideline, tried to help him out as much as I could, but, he did well.
Hey, Jimmy, Kyle has said he's not going to announce who's going to be starting publicly, before Sunday. Do you have to be careful about how you're answering our questions?
I don't think so. Are you asking me any tricky questions or something?
Well, I don't know. Do you have to, not reveal too much, give anything away? I mean, I don't know. For all we know, there's a decision has already been made.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like we have a good relationship, just me being truthful with you guys and everything. So I'm really not trying to trick you guys or anything. I don't know. Just no, just answering the questions like normal, going about my business. I just trying to get this thumb right. I know it's cliche, but yeah, that's really all I'm worried about right now.
Jimmy, you said it's sore. It might take some time to get it back. It sounds like it's a little tentative that you're not 100% or you're not throwing how you usually throw. Is that a fair assessment? And I guess, do you feel like you're going to get back to where you usually were by the end of this week?
Well, I mean, any injury, you're definitely not 100%, but I don't know. It's one of those things that it's hard to explain this to people, but it's literally a day by day thing. Just, yesterday felt good, woke up this morning after throwing, didn't feel so hot. So it's just, each day will be different. It's just about rehabbing it, getting the swelling down, getting the motion back, all those little things.
Jimmy, Branch was just kidding. Kyle actually said that you're supposed to tell us who's starting on Sunday. So if you want to share that, I'm just kidding. No, given the stakes of this game and the situation that you're in, how much do you kind of have to battle internally with, being honest with yourself about how the thumb feels versus wanting to, of course, be out there for such a big game?
It's definitely a fine line. It is, a lot of, just thinking during the day, at night, about everything that really has gone into this whole season to get us to this point. It's just, it's a long season. A lot of things happen. A lot of different players play, the ups and downs, and you go through all that stuff just to get an opportunity that we have this Sunday. So, I mean, that's all you could ask for, as far as, and I'm going to do everything I can to be out. But it's a big one. And so whatever I can do to be out there, I'm going to be out there. But, at the same time, you got to be smart and think about what's going to be best for the team to win. And so you just got to be smart with all the decisions you make.
And kind of along those same lines, Jimmy, do you have to consider the long term and the short term? I mean, if you push this thing too much, could it lead to more difficulty down the road? Do you anticipate having off-season surgery? How are you approaching that kind of area in this whole situation?
Yeah, I mean, all those things you take into account to a certain degree. But it's football. You want to be out there. I don't know. I'm a big believer of living in the moment, and whatever happens in the future happens in the future. So, I'm trying to be out there, whatever degree that is. But yeah, I'm trying to get to 100%. There's just, I know I keep talking out both sides of my mouth here, but there's just so many variables that go into these decisions, and you're trying to be out there. I want everything in my body to be out there, but you got to be smart at the same time.
Yeah, Jimmy. When Elijah Mitchell came in, sixth round draft pick, he has had the reputation ever since high school and college of being this incredibly hardworking, super humble, quiet guy. I'm curious as the season's gone on, has he come out of his shell at all, or is he still the same guy you saw that came to the first practice?
He's become more talkative. Yeah, definitely. Just I mean, he was very quiet when he first got. Pretty well. He was quiet. He was humble, hardworking, and he really hasn't. I mean, he's become more open, talkative, but as far as the humble and hardworking stuff, that hasn't changed a bit. And for a rookie to, have as much success as he's had and still remain the same, that's a rare combo right there. And so that's why you love him as a teammate, love him as a friend. He's everything you could want.
Kyle used the verb. He was describing your thumb, relax. Like the more time you have away, the firmer it becomes. Have you felt that over the last 13 days? And is 13 days enough to kind of have any sort of relaxing going on in that hand?
I mean, that's a tough one to call. Yeah, I mean, basically what we're trying to do is let the bone reattach to the other bone. So it's just a process. It takes time. I don't know. We've been doing everything we can to speed it up, but it's just you gotta let nature do its thing and let your bones heal up. But at the end of the day, I know it's not going to be 100%. I'm realistic about that, but we're doing everything we can to get it as close as we can to that.
Two more, please.
Jimmy, what does it feel like to throw with the torn ligament in your thumb? Is it a combination of pain and a lack of control? What does it feel like?
It hurts. I don't know how else to describe it. It feels like the web in your hand is kind of tearing a little bit. Yeah, that's probably the best way I could describe it, but it's all good.
Jimmy, with the success that you guys have had against the Rams in the last several games, and this game meaning so much, especially with the younger guys, do you have to talk at all about overconfidence versus confidence?
I don't even know if we talk about it, but I think it's just understood in our locker room. Guys, we have a good group of leaders who kind of set the tone for everybody, and then everyone else, just follows suit. And it's a confident locker room, no doubt about it. But I would not say we're cocky by any means. I think we're confident in the right way to go out on that field, and we've proved it in the past, and we just got to go do it again on Sunday. That the style of football that we play.